Hello, everyone. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow, February 12th, is Chinese New Year. So that means a Thursday evening is a time for families get together for the New Year's Eve feast. Even though I was a child, we were extremely poor in South China. But the best childhood memory is always about Chinese New Year. We had to save for a whole year in order to have a big meal for the New Year's Eve night. I wish sometimes they, you know, spread out a little bit. We will have more food and to eat other times besides just one big meal. Because remember, we did not have refrigerator. If you don't eat them up, and the food can get rotten. I remember my dad, got sick by eating leftovers because the Chinese tradition is to have leftovers from your New Year Eve dinner. That means prosperity. Leftover is a good sign. So we will have lots of food and save for a few days, and then sometimes the food get bad, and my dad will get sick. But anyway, we'll get together with my uncles, aunt, and grandparents, and my two brothers, and sometimes the cousins. We will sit around a table, two little tables with a big flat door taking off from the hinges, put on top of table to make a big flat space. Now we were trying to have 12 dishes, means every dish represents 1 month. So every month you got a food to eat. And we will have a tea, and Chinese men will have a moonshine, also cheap Chinese drink. Then they will talk and eat just for hours. In Chinese culture, the food always bring family together. So Chinese New Year Eve dinner is extremely important in our tradition. And of course, that the best part for the kids is after the meal, you will get on your knees and you will tell your elder relatives to say Happy New Year, 拜年啊, 拜年啊. And then you will get some Chinese New Year money called red pocket money. In modern days now, they will have a red envelope like this. So they put the money inside, and some will put it under your pillow, and you go sleep. Next day you wake up with some cash in the red pocket to keep the evil spirits out. And I think my three kids used to get that money from mom, dad. And when we got older, then people had money to buy fireworks, and they were just launch fireworks in our neighborhood. And small ones, they sometimes go around your feet and make you really scared and screaming, and then people will laugh. So once you get that money, I always look forward to Chinese New Year, get some cash so I can buy some school supplies and sometimes one piece of new clothes. Like in this picture, I was wearing this checkered pants. Might not look pretty to you, but that was the best pant I had. So I wear that for a school class photo. And normally you will pass the clothes down to your next sibling, so they will keep wearing same clothes to save money. And lots of times this knee area will have patches on your pants. So this is probably only pant I did not have patches. One was kind of relative new. But the most interesting is that I always wanted to use some of those New Year money to buy candies. I just loved the candies when I was a little girl, and I would save them and to give one to each girlfriend I had to show how much I value their friendship. And after all that fun is over, then we will sit around a coal burning stove to stay warm. So that's a tradition too. The adults will tell children the ghost stories. So we'll be scared to not be able to go sleep. And sometimes and I couldn't fall asleep even after New Year came because those ghost stories would just make me think about things and feel like seeing something floating around in the darkness. I was so scared. So those are the fond memories of Chinese New Year when I was little, growing up in China. Family, big feast meal, and red pocket money and the fireworks. And of course, nowadays that we don't have to, save whole year in order to have a, big Chinese meal. So I'm just here to wish you and your family have good health, happiness, and prosperity in this new year of Ox.